All right, Monday morning market moves. College football side of things. Hey, Sam, it's a Monday. So you know what we have? We have a new favorite for the Heisman because it changes every week. Like we should go back and look week 1, week 2, week 3, who the favorites were.
I have them top of head. I can do it. You can't do it.
Oh, you do. Okay, let's do it. I mean, I know how it's. So last week was
Mendoza.
A week before that,
it's Mateer. Before that, it's
Beck,
and Arch.
And then we're at the start of the season with Arch.
Yep.
Wow. Who's the favorite now?
I didn't even look. I'm going to guess it's Dante Moore. It should be.
Correct. It is Dante Moore. Yep. And that makes sense. What about the second favorite?
We talked about this on Friday.
Mm-hmm. The other team, the quarterback of the other team that won a big game on Saturday night, Ty Simpson.
Yep.
You talked about this as well. I know you talked about it with the morning show because they brought it up about Ty Simpson. Like, yes, if you think something's going to happen, like you've got to think about all the ramifications. And Ty Simpson was part of that. If Alabama was going to beat Georgia, he was going to have a big game. And he's the quarterback of Alabama. And that would shock people. Both dogs end up winning. I thought it was going to be one dog, one favorite. In those big matchups Saturday night, both dogs end up winning outright on the road. Amazing. Even though college football home field is so much more than the NFL, it happens. And those are the two names at the very top, the winners of those games.
So we have some really interesting line movement in a couple of these games for next Saturday. And one of them is Alabama-Vanderbilt. And, of course, Vanderbilt has had a very easy schedule so far, some would say. Alabama, though, at Circa opened 12. They put this up at 1 o'clock, like give or take, in the afternoon. And now we see 10s and a 9.5. They are taking the points with Diego Pavia and Vanderbilt. I don't know that I agree with that move. I also think there will be a corresponding move the other way if it continues to come down because Bama looked really, really good in that first half at least. I mean, Ty Simpson had 3 touchdowns in the first half. But when a number opens 12, goes through the 10, and now we're sitting here 10, 9.5, probably on the way to 9, how low does it go? And at what point are you interested in laying it back with Alabama, if you are?
Yeah, that's going to be one to watch for sure. I got another one that is already on the move. They're betting Notre Dame. Got a coach fired over the weekend. Pittman is out. Look, hand up. I did not see that coming. Like Notre Dame, they're an over team. We've gone over that a bunch. They have 2 losses, but they were against very good teams. Arguably, I don't know if they are right now, probably top 10 teams. And it came down to one possession, or you could say one key play, one key call in both of those. They start 0-2 on the year, and they smash Arkansas on the road, 56-13. The Sharps were betting Arkansas. I was looking at Arkansas on this side, goes from 6 down to 4.5. As we were getting closer to the game, though, it was creeping back up, Sam. It was in that 5.5 range. That was the closing number. But Notre Dame destroys. The run game was phenomenal. It was like they weren't facing an SEC team. It was impressive, man. And so what they're doing now is they're coming in and they're backing Notre Dame. It opens 18. It is now 19.5. They host Boise next.
Jeremiah Love looked pretty good in that game, too, for Notre Dame. I don't remember a team.
What a Carr. He doesn't get credit.
Carr's awesome. I saw a couple people that I respect saying that he's the best prospect in college, the best quarterback prospect. Now, that's an open-ended conversation because are we talking about, this coming draft, which obviously he's not eligible for? Are we talking about the entire enchilada, the whole slate of college football teams and quarterbacks? And there are a couple people that think he's the best quarterback of them all in the country. We'll see. We always want to do that as well. We want to just anoint them as the best after 4 games or whatever. But I don't remember When's the last time a team changed its identity so much in such a small pocket of time? This was a run the ball down your throat, play unbelievable defense team in January, right? Couldn't throw. Now all they do is throw. And the defense is a question mark. Like, it's been such a role reversal, and I don't remember such a drastic shift without changing the head coach, right? The philosophy didn't change for Marcus Freeman. He just realized, I have a really good quarterback, and we're going to throw the ball a ton. But they also have not been able to replace a lot of those guys they lost to the NFL. But, I mean, think about it. They went from power football to just spread it out and score 40 points a game.
Yep. Yeah, man. It's all about the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. And it was interesting. Like, some people wanted them to go in the portal and get somebody else. Like, no, we're good. We're good. Yeah, he's been impressive, just as impressive as that run game. Notre Dame to make the playoff plus 140.
If they go 10-2, they're in. They have to be.
I think they very well could go 10-2. It would have to be a big blunder for them to miss the playoffs. Looking at the schedule, go in the rest of the way. What do you think about Illinois USC? Illinois, no show against Indiana. Embarrassed. Yeah. They had the field goal at the very end. They end up winning.
I thought they did everything they were supposed to do, obviously. I was laughing, though. Bielema was playing for the field goal at the end. Like, he did not want to score a touchdown and give them the ball back.
Nope.
And they did not. And then Gus is like, here's the kid from Naperville, the kicker. He's like, a career-defining moment. Nice call. Good kick. Bielema gets the win. This is the role that Illinois has been good at, though, with Bielema. And this is where Bielema thrived at Wisconsin when he was a dog. But now we have another changing of roles for Illinois heading forward. You win against USC. Big noon kickoff is there. The place is still not packed. The stadium, like the student section was like 70% full on big noon kickoff, which is a little strange. Wow. But now they go on the road, and guess what? They're laying points again. And the market is betting on Purdue. This number opened 10 in Vegas. How about 8.5 at BetMGM, 7.5 at Chris? They are taking the points with Purdue early in the week.
I care because I bet it. I don't agree with the move, Maeva, going from 16 to 35 for Heisman. Like, his offense scored 32 points on the road. I don't think he should get dinged for that game. Do you?
No, I thought he was just fine.
Yeah.
The reality is Illinois kept, like, fumbling at the goal line. I thought I was watching a Patriots game all over again. Yeah. They fumbled. Was it twice, Jake, going in Illinois? Like, they're on the goal line, and they just kept – USC's forced, like, 5 red zone turnovers this year, which is insane. It's almost impossible to do that in a very short window of time. But I thought the quarterback was fine for USC. This is what you have to do, though. You have to kind of, if you're booking that market, you got to float guys out after losses and cut them down after wins. That's how it is. True.
Yep. If you still believe it would be a time to buy. What about Indiana? Did they win this weekend?
How about that play at the very end of the game? I did catch that one late night. Saw the highlight at least. So they're up 7, and they had the ball basically at midfield with 5 seconds left, give or take. And Mendoza takes the ball and runs backwards. Sprints backwards, you would say. And the clock goes to 0, and you're thinking, no, just slide, go down. No, he runs into the end zone, safety. Indiana covers. Not. That was crazy. So Iowa gets a safety for the cover to lose by 5, catching 7, 7.5, whatever. That was a wild finish. And then the quarterback comes out and says, I know I may have messed with the point spread there. Okay.
Yep, exactly. There was a lot of that going on over the weekend. Fun stuff there. Okay, so this week, the biggest point spread by a country mile is Oklahoma with the backup quarterback because of playing probably the worst team in the nation. It's 45.5 against Kent State. Oklahoma laying 45.5. The total is 53.5. You're basically asking, Kent State, can you score one touchdown against this defense? I don't think they can. We'll see. But I'm always interested in that when you've got a point spread that is almost the same as the total.
I did this against Kent State this year already. I laid 48, and it landed 48. And a lot of people that listen to our show laid 48.5, which I was very sick about. Texas Tech scored 62 points and didn't cover 48.5. 62-14 the final. Here's where I'm at, though. If Texas Tech was laying 48, why is Oklahoma only laying 45.5? Oklahoma's better.
Because of Mateer? I don't know.
Oklahoma's still better than Texas Tech, though.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. I mean, when you think about the two numbers
too.
Like that, yeah. This could easily be 51-0. Would not be surprised at all. Always funny, though, when you see a total 53.5 and the spread 45.5. But you get what I'm saying. If Texas Tech was laying 48 and I have Oklahoma better, I would probably, wink, wink, lean to Oklahoma in the game. If I was willing to lay 48 and I think Oklahoma's better, come on.
I know you always hear this after a surgery, but everything out of Oklahoma, a successful surgery for John Mateer. He tweets, "Thank God for a successful procedure. Dr. Shin is the GOAT. Boomer Sooner." And Matt Zenitz from CBS Sports tweets, "A John Mateer update. The feeling is the surgery performed by Dr. Stephen Shin went very well. It's too early to tell how realistic this is, but there seems to be at least an outside chance Mateer could come back as early as the Oklahoma's game against Texas on October 11th.
I
said from the beginning.
You buying it?
I'm the one that said right away that I think he might play that game. When it went to 100. Say that. Yeah, I did say that right away. So we'll see. Kent State off this weekend, Kent State next weekend, and then it's Texas, Oklahoma. If he's out there, dude, that's the narrative they love. If he's out 100%. There and they win, oh man, we're gonna have another change in the Heisman.
So
race.
They are betting. You bring up Oklahoma, Texas. They are betting against Texas. Stop me if you've heard this before this season. They don't like Arch. They don't like Texas. Also, ironically enough, they're betting on Florida again. So Texas goes to the swamp to take on Florida. Florida has gotten wise guy money multiple times this year. We'll see. It happened again. Texas opened -7. The 7s are gone everywhere. I don't see a single 7 on the board. They took the points with the Gators. It's early. We got a while to go until kickoff on Saturday, but another early move against Arch, against the Horns, and compounded by the fact that the wise guys keep betting Florida. I don't know what you get offensively, but sharp guys clearly like Florida's defense catching points.
Ooh, okay, what is your first thought? Saturday night, Miami off a bye, Florida State off a bad loss. We've got the Canes laying 4.5 on the road. Total, let's call it 54. There is a 5.5 out there, but mostly 4.5. It's come down.
As much as I love Miami this year, I lean to the dog. I do, especially off the loss. Yep. I do.
At home, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. What do you think it is about Florida? Yeah, you mentioned it. It's a repeat story every week. No matter what the number is, they're backing Florida. Is it that home field? It seems like most of the time that's when they're backing them.
Yeah, it's just their defense, I think. And their defense is fine. Problem is you need to score. You need something. And their production on offense has been horrible. Horrible.